How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you about three different cryptos that I bought here today. And I actually bought five different securities or five different ticker symbols, but it's really three different cryptos. So I'll explain that because two of them are crypto proxies, they're in the stock market, and then three are straight up cryptos. So I'm going to explain that, explain what's happening in the market. First of all, why are we seeing a dip? And I already kind of touched on that in my last video. So I just want to give a brief reminder to people why we're seeing that. Also, why I'm so bullish right now, some new numbers that have come out. And then again, why I'm buying what I'm buying here today and where I think we can move here in the short term. So if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I really appreciate that. Definitely hit subscribe. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000 likes. I would really appreciate that. While you're down there too, there is a link down there to BlockFi to get an interest rate from your cryptos. And there's a link down to the Patreon to see exactly what I'm buying. So if you want to get this information several hours earlier, actually, I put out some of this last night to my Patreon. You could get that information earlier. So why is Bitcoin, why is Ethereum, why is the whole market really dropping right now? And let's take a look. So first of all, I've said this since yesterday, right? The leverage was really high in the market. So whenever there's high leverage, of course, the whales want to dump. So that way, everyone that's on leverage, that's borrowing money, they get liquidated if they're being leveraged too highly. And then people can buy back in at a lower number. Now, yesterday and this morning, I talked about how I said that we could hit that $57,000 range. And I still think that's possible. But right now, we're sitting around 59,000. It seems like the market is kind of gobbling up these dips right now. A lot of money is still going into Shiba Inu with it at all-time highs, but a lot of people are looking to get into crypto. So with that in mind, yes, we still have a dip. And of course, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt is coming out today. It's funny how there's been no bad news up until this point, but now, according to Fortune, whoever's writing this, Sean Tooley, every single Bitcoin transaction, even buying a latte, consumes over $100 in electricity, says a new report. Just not true. Also, we have this. The Bitcoin China crackdown will kill most of the green mining. Will fossil fuels fill this void? Unbelievable, right? This guy is spraying so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I don't know who's lining his pockets. Of course, I would never say that that's happening. You know, who knows? But it seems a little bit odd that we're waiting until today when the market dips for fear, uncertainty, and doubt to come out, right? So don't be scared. Right now, I'm actually really bullish. So why am I bullish? Well, the RSI is not very high. Relative Strength Index. Usually when we get to a blow off top, we just see green, 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 day after day after day. And then we keep on going up exponentially and then we see a massive drop. So we've gone from 29,000 to 67,000, more than doubling in 3 months. So are we overheated? Well, Willy Woo, an on-chain analyst, says no. We're barely lukewarm. I mean, take a look at this RSI down here. We can see how high it goes when we see massive spikes. It goes way up here, way up here, way up here, and way up here. Then we saw it much higher before. Now we're way down here. So we have a long way to go. We still have some on-chain analysts like Plan B that say, hey, based on worst case scenario, we're looking at 63 by the end of the month. So maybe a 5 to 10% increase from here. And then we're looking at 98 next month. So there's still a lot of excitement. And whenever we see these drops, it does lower the RSI. It lowers how high we've gone, how quickly we've gone. So it just makes it even more, I think it gives it more potential for strength in the future. And we don't see as much of a massive dip after we see the RSI come down, right? We're closer to the 200-day moving average. We are much stronger overall, and I think it's a lot safer now than if we were at 75,000, right? You would have a lot of new people getting in and a lot of people trying to take profits at 75,000. If we just went from 66 to 75, we could definitely see more of a drop than we are seeing right now with us at 59,000. So I am more bullish on crypto as we stay at this level. And we are seeing people gobble this up. So we could definitely see a little bit of a drop here, but I did want to buy here today. So I still have cash on the sidelines. Let me be clear. I did not put all my money into the market. I always like keeping cash on the sidelines, which is why I like BlockFi, because honestly, they pay me an interest rate on my cryptocurrency there, on my stablecoin. But let me explain what I bought here today. So I talked about this in a previous video. I talked about 3 cryptos I bought, but I bought 2 more crypto proxies. So first of all, I bought some GBTC. So if you don't know what they are, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, they traded at a discount. So Recently, they're trading at a 20% discount. Right now, today, they're at a 15.4% discount. So basically, if there's not a lot of retail need for this, it falls below the value of the Bitcoin that they hold in their trust. So they hold around 647,000 Bitcoin, and the trust, the market cap, is actually trading for less than the value of their Bitcoin. Now, for a while, it was trading at a premium because people could not get their hands on GBTC, or they could not get their hands on Bitcoin, I should say. But now there are these extra ETFs. People are more comfortable just buying it maybe over the counter from something like Coinbase, or buying it on Voyager or BlockFi or something. So it's trading at a discount. Now, I bought this in a retirement account today because this is going to give me a good way to get out if I want to start selling, right? If I want to start taking profits, this is a way, since it's in a retirement account, that I can sell and take profits without having to have a taxable event, which is a big thing, right? A lot of us need to focus on taxes because a lot of us haven't held all our cryptocurrency for a year for long-term capital gains. So first of all, I'm buying it in a retirement account. It's a good thing to hold. If Bitcoin goes up, it's going to go up too. Now, it doesn't go one-to-one with Bitcoin because it's not a spot ETF or anything like that. You can see that it does fluctuate. The discount fluctuates too. So if you time it right, you might be able to get a little bit of a boost. And if they really do convert over to a spot ETF like they want, then maybe that discount gets gobbled up and we get an extra 15% boost. Now, that's not confirmed or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure how that would work out, but even if it doesn't happen, I still think it will go up with Bitcoin going up. The other thing I bought was ETHE, which is the Ethereum version of GBTC. It also trades at a discount, only 6%, but you can see it was trading for a 270% premium for a while. So it has been very expensive in the past. So it is not trading at as much of a discount, but I still think it's a great way to hold Ethereum in a retirement account. Now, I'm talking with a couple companies right now that would make it a lot easier to hold these different cryptocurrencies in a retirement account. But right now, I have mine on Fidelity and I can access both of these. I also had, like I said in my video earlier today, I had limit orders set up in my Patreon. So I told everyone in my Patreon last night, hey, I think there's too much leverage. I'm going to put limit orders in overnight. So if we fall, I get to pick up some. So I bought some Solana. I think Solana still has a long way to go. I think it could easily get to a $200 to $300 billion market cap this cycle, which would put it around $1,000. So a 5x from here. I think there's so much adoption happening and so much use on Solana, a lot of total value locked on Solana, and a lot of big backers with FTX really putting Solana out there and really focusing. The CEO or the founder of Solana really focusing on Solana, and he's a big name investor. Then Ethereum, I also bought some straight up Ethereum and I will get interest on it. So I bought some of that right around 4,000. I still have some limit orders set up. And then I also picked up some Bitcoin too. I just think Bitcoin is probably the least risky of all these cryptos by far. And I think it's still going up for the rest of the year. And I think it's going to be $1 million in 5 or 10 years. So to pick up some at this $59,000 is fantastic. Now, one other crypto that I definitely want to pick up if it falls a little bit more is Polkadot. So I do have those other limit orders set up, but I really want to get Polkadot. If it falls under 40, I think that it's going to do really well with the parachain auctions coming here in just a few weeks, especially when Bitcoin is flying up if plan B is correct and we do see a $98,000 Bitcoin next month. Imagine how bullish Polkadot is. Imagine how bullish it is with their parachain auctions coming out at the same time that Bitcoin and the whole cryptocurrency market is pumping. I might have to pick up some more Polkadot before we even get 40 because I'm not sure we're going to see that. So definitely put Polkadot on your radar. So let me know your thoughts on this down below. If we see more of a dip, I will be buying more. But if we see it take off to the races, hit all-time highs like in a week from now, which I would not be surprised if it did, I will take my foot off the pedal, right? I like to buy when there are dips. We're down 10% from our highs right now. But let me know your thoughts on this down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hitting the like button and the subscribe button. Sorry for the coughing, still getting over a cold. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.